I'm getting ready to weigh anchor. We'll head on down to Tenacatita, Bahia Tenacatita today. Let me show you this. My name is Rick. I got my sea legs when I was in the Coast Guard and I commanded a boat much like this one. Today, I take my small sailboat on coastal passages in search of adventure. In this season, I'm heading south from Banderas Bay with the intention of returning to the Caribbean Sea via the Panama Canal. Living the pirate life. Well, if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I don't have a marine stove on Frog's Leap. I removed it in favor of this jet boil setup on a gimbal mount, and it works really good. Well, I made some sausage and eggs, so I'm just going to give it a real quick clean before I get underway. Well, so long, Bahia Tenacatita. It's a beautiful little bay, perfect for an overnight anchorage to catch some Z's, but it can be tough to make landfall here. There's some pretty jagged rocks that are pretty close to the surface in that little river that takes you back to the dinghy dock. I opted against going in. Well, I really enjoyed my last visit to Bahia Tenacatita, and I'm really looking forward to this one as well. Sailing into Bahia Tenacatita. I've got to keep my strength up, so I'm gonna pop in here to Bahia Tenacatita, grab a night's worth of sleep, and head on out. And as I head out, look at this. I get some dolphins saying, "Hey man, thanks for stopping by." Well, I'm underway from Tenacatita and I'm headed to Barra de Navidad. Yeah. It's like 15 miles. It's really quick. I've got about a 2-knot headwind. I'm motoring for 5, so probably 7. Really, I really need like 10. I'm really looking forward to seeing Barra de Navidad. I haven't been there yet, so I'm breaking new ground. I haven't been that far south yet, so I'm breaking new ground, breaking new bread, baby. Now I'm cooking with gas. Well, I'd say I got lucky coming around this point. I'm getting an apparent reading of about 8.5. Yeah, and with the new North Sails staysail in Genoa, yeah, I'm happy with these sails. I'm happy that I'm sailing right now and only 7.5 knots of wind. There's probably a 6 to 8 foot sea swell coming from the northwest. It's definitely pushing me to the left. I think there's a storm that's been moving to the north over the last few days, and I suspect that it's a remnant from that, probably. And these island packets, they roll a lot. You need some substantial wind to hold those sails. So in this kind of wind, especially with these swells, she'll do that. Close reach on starboard tack, heading into Barra. Got a reefed main, staysail out, and my Genoa I've got, 10.6 apparent, making 4.2. God, I love these new head sails. Well, the pucker factor is kind of high going into Barra, especially for the first time. The depths are shallow. It was not uncommon during this whole passage into the Barra de Navidad lagoon. I was seeing depths, 6, 7, 8 feet beneath the keel. But at one point I did see a 3.1. That was kind of crazy. All right, well, I've got anchored here. I've called the water taxi and I'm gonna go lay my eyes for the first time on Barra de Navidad. Well, look at this. I don't get many opportunities to shoot video of Frog's Leap. That's a heck of a video here. Well, this is the marina in Barra. You can see it's very close to the Grand Isla Resort, probably connected in one way or another. Once ashore, the water taxi representative at the desk will take your 60 pesos round trip. Oh boy, I found the Malecon. Listen to the sound the water makes as it recedes across these small stones. I hear a popping sound that kind of reminds me of fireworks. It's kind of crackly. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard it quite like that before. I love this seawall, and one of the coolest things about it, if you follow it all the way back down, you see there's a little swimming hole. I should have taken that left turn back in Albuquerque. Well, look at this monolith. Ooh, I found some shade. I'm gonna fly the drone right here. Well, this is the Grand Isla Resort in Barra de Navidad. It's a sprawling complex and definitely the highest end hotel in the area. And the body of water coming into view on the left there is the lagoon where cruisers anchor. Oh yeah, Frog's Leap's out there in La Laguna. And this is Barra de Navidad proper. On the south end of Bahia de Navidad is Barra de Navidad. And if you follow the bay up to the north end of the bay, you've got San Patricio. And I'm gonna go check out San Patricio. The autobus system works just like it did in PV. I took an autobus to the other side of Bahia de Navidad to check it out. So this is San Patricio. Well, I found a beach access, so I can walk this beach. The first thing I noticed is that the beach is quite steep and the waves are pretty big, and these waves crash quite violently. And as I made my way up the beach, I came across these guys actively involved in fishing. Well, this part of Bahia de Navidad is clearly hotel and condo land. This old condo, whoa, I don't know if it was hit by a hurricane or what, but it is totally destroyed. Oh boy, came across these little guys. Had to shoot some footage. Aren't these the cutest things in the world? This one likes me. I think I want to take this one home. This is how the city of Barra de Navidad greets you when you arrive by autobus. This water taxi system runs 24/7. Not for cruisers, no, not for our benefit, but for the benefit of the Grand Isla Resort. Most of the people who work here live in Barra, and they've got to take the water taxi to get to work. So cruisers kind of benefit from that, because these water taxis, not only will they run to the Grand Isla Resort, but they'll run out to the lagoon as well. So I'm making a quick pit stop to Frog's Leap before coming back to Barra to check out the nightlife. Look at this, we've got some surfers. Well, that's exciting, but I gotta eat some dinner. The word on the street is that Manglitos has the best food in Barra. Ooh, look at this. Not a bad perch at all. And here's my pick for best bar in Barra. Samsara. I just like the atmosphere and the neon. Come on, I'm a sucker for neon. Well, it's about time for me to head back to La Laguna. This is such a cool shot. taking the nighttime ride on the water taxi and passing the Grand Isla Resort at night. Quite a spectacle. For real-time updates, check out Sailing Frogs Leap on Instagram.